Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. How's everybody doing today? Very gray and dreary day around my place. I'm happy to see you back again. I have hopefully worked out the problems I was having before with getting my videos edited correctly. And thank you for all the support for those that told me to persevere, and so I did. I'm just one of those people, if I get down, I get right back up. Anyways, that's for another discussion, another video someday maybe. But today I have a short food haul, and I've made some new plans. Challenging myself, don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm going to try it, and thought I would share that with you. Maybe you'll think about possibly doing something similar. I know we're all very different in what we eat and family size. For me, it's only one. So perhaps, I don't know, maybe it's easier for me to do some things than it is for a whole family. But my challenge to myself, and to all of you, if it's possible, is I have looked at what I've been spending on food, and I have decided to, that with everything I have in my prepper pantry right now, that I should be able to go just on weekly short amounts, adding what I might want for that week, and filling those items in from my pantry for making meals. So therefore, I'm putting myself on this $45 to $50 a week is all I'm going to entitle myself to spend from here forward for a few months. And see, I need to start, or not start, but get eating down on my pantry items. So I'm going to share with you a few things that I did get for this first week of the challenge. My total was $45 and some change. So far I'm off to a good start. What do you think? Okay, let's get going. Here we are. Here's the items. And I'll tell you my thoughts on some of them as well. So, to start off with, I got bananas. There's 6 of them here. So basically, if I wanted one a day, I guess I could have one a day. I don't know that I eat one a day, but when I make my smoothies, I certainly could do one a day. And then I got my orange juice, the Simply Light orange juice. And I do still juice some oranges that I have in the house. I'm telling you, that fresh squeezed juice is so good compared to this, really. And then this is a little mistake on my part, I guess. I did not mean to order this small bottle of lemonade. I bought this because for a drink, instead of sodas and things like that, I mix my blackberry drink in with this. And I think maybe I might start adding a few raspberries in with it. I don't know. I'm toying with that idea. What does everybody think? And then I got myself 4 yogurts, which I have some yogurt in the house, so this will take me through this first week. And then, let's see. Yes, I got these were on sale, so I grabbed one while I could. Marie Callender macaroni and cheese bowl. I know it's not the most nutritious, but it's yummy. So I got one of those, and that would count for a meal during the week if I used it. I got some frozen raspberries, either for my smoothies or, like I said, possibly I might flip 2 or 3 into my drink that I make. And I also eat those separately. And if you remember 2 weeks ago, me getting some blueberry filling, canned blueberry filling to make a pie, kind of ended up there was no pie, because when I took my pie crust out of the refrigerator, which had been in the freezer, and opened them up all ready to make my pie, the pie crusts were completely moldy. I have never, ever had that happen. That was a first for me. So I tried ordering again. This is the Stop and Shop. This order is from a grocery store called Stop and Shop. So I'm gonna try again for that pie. Then I thought, for a little change it up, plus potatoes, as I've mentioned before. They fill you up. If you're really hungry and can't afford a lot, potatoes, like buy a bag of potatoes, is really a great thing to have in the pantry. I decided I hadn't had these for, oh my goodness, I can't tell you how long it's been. But these are the, they're hash brown patties, actually. I'm sure you've all seen them. So I got some because occasionally I might fix that with an egg in the morning. So I got that, so that would take care of my breakfast. Then, treated myself to a seafood salad, which I should, let's see, I'm pretty sure that's a pound, yeah. I should be able to get 3 or 4, 3 anyways, maybe 4 sandwiches out of this, which would carry me through the week, lunch-wise, with some other things. And then they had a special on if you bought a cold rotisserie chicken, and believe me, they're not real big. You could get it for $4 if, there's always an if, isn't there? If you bought 2 sides. So I opted to get mashed potatoes. I guess I'm on a potato kick this week, it appears, doesn't it? And that's what I got for this week. So, oh, the mystery item, I did not order carrots. I've been back over my invoice. I didn't get charged for them. They were just in my bag. I don't know if that was a gift, if the person picking my order put them in there by accident. I don't know. I'll call them later and tell them they're here, but I didn't order them. But they'll come in handy, won't they? Be making up one of those pot roasts soon again, or some stew meat or something like that, because those can carry you through an awful lot of meals, actually. So that was it. So what do you all think? You people that are one person households, think you could do that? I know it seems easy, but when you start picking things at the prices they are, believe me, they haven't gone down yet. I don't believe they have, and I don't think they will for quite a while. It's going to take a while for things to settle down, actually. I have a silly question for you today. I don't know why it's on my mind, but I guess because today I was doing recyclables. We recycle cans and, bottles, cardboard, that kind of thing here at this complex. And supposedly you're supposed to take the wrapper, excuse me, off the cans, which I'm sure some of you know, maybe some of you don't. But seriously, has anybody noticed that it's getting harder and harder to take those paper that is on the outside of the can off? I don't know what kind of glue they're using, but it must be like Gorilla Glue or something. So I was muttering this morning as I was getting some recyclables ready that, goodness me, I can't even get this off of here. Just curious, anybody else knows that? That's a silly thing, I know, but it was something that started my morning off. Not so great in a way. So they're going to have to accept my cans with as much paper off of them as they can. And then another item of news. I don't know that it has anything so much to do with food items, but have you all seen where UPS, I guess it is laying off, I think it was like 20,000 jobs, and quite a few of those are going to be in Connecticut, which is where I live, in Connecticut. And the reason for that is, so they say, that's what they're pointing to for their reasoning, is Amazon's lack of deliveries, that they're not making so many deliveries for Amazon right now. And so they're trying to cut costs for the United Parcel Company. Interesting that Amazon's not making that many deliveries through them, through UPS, but it's just a sign of the times again. Just a couple little newsy items for you. And that's all I have today. Thank you so much for joining the channel again, coming back, sticking with me when I was having my problems filming and so forth. I really appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up, the share button if somebody else might be interested, and let me know if you want to join in on my challenge for the weekly amount of money. You could set your own amount of money and we'll see how we do all together. But let me know in the comments if you would like to try to do that. And please, if you could, push the, sure, go ahead, push that. No, push the subscribe button. It really helps the channel a lot. I really, really do appreciate it when you do that. Honestly, I do. It helps the channel. It helps more people get to see it. It helps you to know when videos are coming out. And that's all I have for you today. Please stay healthy, stay safe, and be kind. Bye-bye now.